Hi, this is Brian Wallace at Coin Laundry Association with some more information about excellence in laundry. Our premium conference coming up May 20th to the 22nd in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida at the gorgeous PGA National Resort. And I just wanted to take a few minutes specifically to talk about the programming because between our staff team here and our task force made up of your peers, as well as our open call for presentations. The first time we've done that has really resulted in tremendous industry-specific education. So rather than have as many outside speakers as we've had in the past, we are whittled that down to just one, and it's well worth it. We're going to have an economic update from economist Alan Tchaikovsky. Excellent pedigree on Alex's part, really has done a great job helping lots of industries stay current on what's going on in the economy. So that'll give us a bit of a table setter. But then from there out, it's all about the laundromat business. So we've got a presentation from Alex Tchaikovsky from Sense, who's going to be talking about a new model for growth mindset, laundromat investors. So bringing some of his background in other tech industries to the laundromat business. Running concurrent with that for new investors will be the keys to buying an existing laundromat. So great content there. Also on day one, we have a follow-up from our keynote speaker, but more specifically on building an effective talent strategy. And we're going to sort of split that session between the great material he's prepared, but I'm going to be hosting a panel of your peers talking about best practices for bringing the talent on board. I see multi-store owners like Dan Campbell already committed to that presentation. Rob Mays, some of you know both these guys, and a few other panelists to come there. The next presentation came directly from one of your suggestions. It said, you know, what is the process of layering in additional management once you get to 5 stores? And whether 5 or 4 or 6 is the magic number, you know what we're talking about. So we're going to spend that session specifically talking about the how and when of adding additional members, especially that management layer to your team. And we've recruited Luke Williford, who you probably know from the Wash House Laundromats in North Carolina, and one of our all-stars from the CLA Board of Directors, Yvette Morton-Williams, and her 5 stores in the Atlanta market. And yeah, talking about how do we kind of manage that part of the process. Getting into the afternoon sessions, again, on day one, we've got a concurrent session running. We've got Mark Sordos, who just published a book about getting into the laundry industry. He's put together a great program specifically on laundromat customer service that I think you're going to enjoy. For the newbies, there'll be a concurrent session on building a new laundromat from the ground up. That's going to be presented by Carl Henricks, our longtime friend from HK Laundry Equipment, 40+ years experience. They've got 5 stores themselves, and he's going to do a great job walking the newbies through that process. Fast forwarding to day 2, we've got a lot more content to share with you, long list. I'm going to be hosting a panel with some of the laundromat industry CEOs and talk about the future forecast. So I think it's important to tap into some of those executive leadership positions with the manufacturers, as well as some of the store owners to talk about where we're going as an industry and touch on those key considerations. Directly following that will be $1 Million Marketing, presented by Jamie Sewell. She's had a long and interesting history in the industry and is certainly a marketing expert. So she's going to be talking to us about tools and tactics for scaling smarter. Running concurrent to that will be financing your first laundromat for our newbies. Really great session. I see Leo Frazier from Dexter Financial Services listed here, Jennifer Whitney from Eastern Funding, just again, bringing the best of the best together for you. The next session is going to be maximizing profits through laundromat technology integration. We're surrounded by these technological changes in the industry, and we've got a presentation that was submitted from, includes Brian Henderson from Wash, Dry, Fold Point of Sale, Steve Marcinetti from Card Concepts, and John McCrell from Happy Nest. They're going to be working together, presenting to us how to maximize profit through laundromat technology integration. Running concurrent to that will be Laundromat Operations 101. for our rookies, and we've got a great panel put together to walk you through that part of the process. Last but not least, we have Travis Unema is going to be with us talking about the effects of wash, dry, fold, and pickup and delivery on in-store retail customers. That's not something that gets talked about enough, and how to kind of balance the needs of your full service business with your self-service business. And running concurrent to that for our first timers is an Ask Me Anything session. I see Dan Marazzo from Laundry Depot has volunteered to be on that panel. Dustin Gill, who has stores in Florida as well up in Georgia. So altogether, just a packed lineup of laundromat education. Want to make sure you got the full rundown, and I'm sure many more panelists and more topics to come. So hope to see you down in Florida for Excellence in Laundry. We're going to fill your brain with all kinds of good stuff you can use the rest of the year.